After a year serving as the Extreme E Championship driver, 19-year-old Patrick O'Donovan finally got his first full drive with Legacy Motor Club at the Hydro X Prix. We caught up with the British rising rallycross star to find out how it feels to be behind the wheel.
My first Extreme E event that I came to was actually here last year, so it's quite a nice circle of symmetry to be back in the paddock and this time to be racing for a team. It's amazing to be in the car and to have the trust from Jimmy Johnson and everyone back at Legacy. A lot of people were always like, oh, don't meet your heroes, but I met Jimmy for the first time and he was so lovely when I met him there, and then I met him again at the Extreme H launch and he was so supportive and happy, and he was like, if you've got any issue, just let me know. I'm always on the other side of the phone. So it's really nice to have such support from such a big name. It gives you a sense of confidence almost that someone like that is putting a lot of trust and faith into you. Gray's got so much experience in off-road motorsport, and she did an amazing job in Saudi. To be the youngest driver pairing Extreme E's ever had it's pretty cool. It's nice to have someone else that's going through the same kind of experience as you. I think there's definitely an advantage in the sense of we'll have better chemistry maybe. Of course, it then comes with perhaps a lack of experience between the two of us, but hopefully together we can put it to good use and we'll have a nice pairing out of it. Being so young, I think it's quite a good pairing because we're both in a part of our career where we're trying to prove ourselves.
Gray Leadbetter is coming down the hill for Legacy Motor Club to take what is their best result this season.
It feels like there's a lot on the line for us, but at the same time, with such an experienced team and having some pretty experienced engineers and stuff behind us, it's quite a nice balance. They can keep you grounded, make sure you're not pushing too much. You don't want to do that either.
Into the right hand of this flag's been down a few times. O'Donovan makes the cut back and makes the pass.
I've raced against a lot of these drivers directly in other series, but of course never in Extreme E, so that's a new challenge. But I think you can make 1,000,001 plans, but as soon as you head into turn one, everything can turn upside down. A pretty good baseline is go fast, take chances. Of course you have to play smart as well because you got to make sure you're bringing the car home in one piece for the team.
Look at that. There's a good old battle going on. O'Donovan straight past, brilliant pass by him.
Part of the championship driver role is that it gives you such a diverse amount of skills. You get to do tyre testing, you get to do suspension development during the lead up to the event. So I think having to break that down and give that kind of feedback to the manufacturers, I think that definitely helps to prepare you. Competition is everything. I've often said it in the past and I'll say it again. I'd drive over my own parents to try and win a race if I had to. We'll stop at nothing to try and get that win. So I'm just looking forward to getting out there and seeing if we can put a spanner in the works for a few people. We're just going to be pushing as hard as we can to do the best result we can. At the moment I'm only in for one event, so we're going to try and see if we can prove why we deserve to be here.